How does a dessert that has only been around for about 40 years become one of Argentina's most popular desserts? I'm glad you asked. Come on, let's get started.
Todo queda sabroso.
The Chocotorta was created in 1982 by Marita Mabragaña, an Argentine advertising director who wanted to create a recipe to promote two key brands, cream cheese and Chocolina cookies. Together with the addition of dulce de leche, the Chocotorta was born. It's one of Argentina's most popular dessert, being served at birthday parties and festive events. It is a no-bake cake. Say that 5 times. No bake cake, no bake cake, no bake cake, no bake cake. Anyway, the first thing we need to do is we need to make the dulce de leche. Now I've shown you how to make dulce de leche on the stovetop. I've shown you how to do it in a pressure cooker. So let me show you how to make the oven method of dulce de leche. Okay, so in the bowl of a stand mixer, I'm going to add 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. And I'm going to mix that until it's nice and smooth. And now to that, I'm going to add my dulce de leche that has been refrigerated. It's gotten much thicker, as you can see, almost like peanut butter. I'm going to add that to the bowl. Then we're going to mix that until it's nice and combined. I have a 8x8 or 9-inch square pan. I cut out some parchment paper and we're just going to fit it so that it hangs over the pan. That's important so that we can lift it out, or you can invert it, whichever one is best for you. So now we need to dip the Chocolina. These Chocolina cookies can be found online on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description, and it's really the ingredient that really makes this dish. Now, most people will dip the Chocolina in milk or chocolate milk, and some use coffee. That's what I'm going to do. So I brewed some espresso, and I'm just going to pour it into this container. And then all I need to do is dunk the Chocolina into that coffee and then layer it in the bottom of my pan. And we're going to do the whole bottom, then we're going to layer it with the frosting. Okay, now I have the frosting that I'm simply just going to place on top of the cookies. And as you can tell, some on the sides I had to kind of cut pieces in half. Totally okay. Just as long as it covers the bottom, that's all you're really worried about. Then we're just going to smooth it out so that it fills every corner. Just like that. And then again, another layer of the cookies. And then another layer of the frosting, that cream cheese dulce de leche frosting. And again, we're going to push it to the sides Make sure everything's covered. One mistake that I made, and I don't want you to do the same, is I put parchment paper this way, but I didn't do it in the other direction. So make sure you do that so that all four walls are elevated. And then one last layer of the cookies. And then the last layer of the frosting. Going to tap it a couple times, make sure everything's settled, and then we're going to refrigerate this for about 3 to 4 hours, and we're going to top it off with a layer of ganache. Okay, so here we have our chilled cake. Here I have chocolate ganache. All I did was take semi-sweet chocolate and I added a 1/3 cup of heavy cream, added it to the chocolate until it was melted, and this is the result. Now I'm going to add that ganache on top. Now we're going to spread that all around. Now we're going to cover this, place it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours, and we'll be ready to serve. Okay, so here we have final product. As you can see, the layers, we have the ganache on top. I added some chocolate shavings on top, and now we're just going to cut into this. I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to put in some hot water just so that the knife goes smoothly through. There you go, look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Let's get a little taste. Oh man, look at that. Oh wow, that Chocolina, that chocolate cookie soaked in that coffee, but it has just a little bite to it. Dulce de leche cream cheese, plus that ganache on top. Delicious dessert. Chocotorta, you gotta make it, and make it sabroso.
Todo queda sabroso.